Hey there. Awesome. So today I'm going to talk about EMFs and how to protect yourself from them, what issues, like health issues, can come up from EMFs, and what essential oils to use to protect from them. So if you don't already know, EMFs are electromagnetic frequencies, and they come off of anything that we use that's electrically, like our electricity that's plugged in our homes, our laptops, our phones, Bluetooth, basically anything that's connected like that is sending waves out. And I even learned this recently. Even when your phone is on airplane mode, it's still sending out waves. So I'm going to share a few lifestyle changes that you can make to kind of mitigate the risk associated with EMFs, and then get into protecting yourself, because there's a few things you can do that I've been trying out, such as turning off your Wi-Fi at night. I actually did this last week. I started remembering to do this every day. It's definitely best to get like a timer to turn that off, and then you'll really see I'm noticing such deeper sleep from doing this. So some of the health issues with EMFs can be memory problems, chronic headaches or migraines, chronic fatigue, anxiety and depression, that's also part of it, insomnia and heart palpitations. And then they're also seeing people have higher risk of cancer from EMFs. So those are some of the health risks. And I do feel, though, that we are going to adapt, and we need to adapt, because there's going to be even more waves coming soon, especially with 5G. So if you want to learn more about this different perspective, I actually am going to do a live on Friday about the perspective of the Pleiadians and how they see the 5G and all these frequencies. Eventually, we're going to have to live with them. We already are. So it's not going to be a matter of like removing as many things as possible or buying these like protective devices to protect ourselves. Like, I'm sure those help, but overall it's actually training our bodies to transition with this change, and really so we can adapt to them. So we're going to talk about ways to do that. So keeping your phone at a distance, making sure it's not touching your ear when you're calling, just using speakerphone, using regular headphones, not Bluetooth headphones. Also, same with your laptop, trying to not have it plugged in while it's on your lap is a good idea. And like I said, turning off Wi-Fi at night. Like, those are just some easy changes you can make right away. So I want to talk about the essential oils and how they help. So essentially, the oils all have a vibrational frequency, and everything's vibrational, right? And what's actually super interesting is the oils have a high vibrational frequency that can mitigate the vibrations that are coming from EMFs, right? So the most powerful vibrational oil is rose. It has a hertz level of vibration of 320. So if there's any oil you would get, it would be rose because of that frequency. So using this is diluted with fractionated coconut oil. Applying this on your inner arms, bottoms of your feet, like on your body, is actually best because it's helping you form this kind of shield around yourself with the oil. So rose is the highest. Then we have lavender. And lavender runs about 115 to 120 hertz. So this is pretty high again. And think about these oils too, right? You don't just use them for one thing, you use them for all different areas of your life. And this is just one other area. The next oil that's known to help with EMFs is yarrow palm. And this is actually a great way to take that internally. These are yarrow palm capsules from doTERRA that I take. And not only do they contain yarrow palm, which it protects from the EMFs, but they have a lot of essential fatty acids. And there have been studies that have found that essential fatty acids help turn over freed radicals in our bodies faster. So this is helping you detoxify from the effects of EMF. So based on that, and then yarrow is also a oil that helps protect our cells. These are super powerful, and I take them every day. I just take 2, and they also are really meant for skin support. So I always talk about this being like a plant-based collagen kind of supplement. So they have all those benefits along with the EMF benefits. And basically, you also want to look for essential oils that have antioxidants. So these are full of antioxidants, yarrow palm is, and so is rose and lavender. So that's also helping you protect your immune system from these waves, because basically it all depends on how your system reacts to outside invaders and toxic things like Wi-Fi and EMF that we're surrounded by all day, especially now when we're inside a lot. I'm actually noticing myself as a highly sensitive person. I have noticed anxious feelings from sleeping too close to a Wi-Fi router and just being on my phone and computer all the time. If I do that for a while, I get super anxious and like that chronic fatigue. So I make sure to use these oils, rose especially being the most important, and then lavender. And I'm going to share a few different options so you can make your own choice of which one you want to use. Another really important oil that they have found, I want to read to you this study. In 2009, the British Journal of Radiology published a study that found that carnosol acids in this herb that I'm going to talk about could offer significant protection from mutagenic activity. This means that this oil acts as a protectant by encouraging the body's own defense mechanisms to fight the damage caused from radiation. And this oil is also known to kill off free radicals, which also cause damage to cells. And the same study also found that the acid in the oil delayed the formulation of toxins, offering the body as much as 3 to 4 times greater protection than any other compound used in the study. So that oil is rosemary. So this oil is a really good protector from radiation. So diffusing it, I actually have it diffusing right now, is a good way to kind of spread that out and clear the pathogens in the air. Also putting it on the bottoms of your feet. Like I mentioned, having these close on your body really puts like this protective shield around yourself. So you are just doing this every day, like when you wake up, put it on the bottoms of your feet, diffuse it, and that makes that little shield. And there was actually another study I want to read to you done in Spain that noted that exposure to radiation caused the formation of great quantities of free radicals, that rosemary also helped in stopping the free radicals before they can cause damage. So it's the carnosol and carnosic acid in rosemary that are fat soluble, which help them provide us with powerful anti-mutagenic activity. And the cool thing is actually all essential oils, especially these which are medical grade, so they're 100% pure, nothing else added. These are lipophilic, meaning they're fat soluble, so they can penetrate your cell's walls. So they really get in there and work on a cellular level to protect you. So that's why these are so powerful, and probably more powerful than these kind of like device protections that are out there. I myself looked into those, and they had these, different conditions, like you could only use them while you're not using the phone or things like that. And this actually just is working with your body as almost like an adaptogen to put you in balance based on what you need. And I feel that that's what's going to be most important as we increase our, we're going to have more EMFs for sure. And it's going to be about adapting in our bodies, like dealing with that change. So these oils help you to do that. You can diffuse. Oh, and one last one I want to talk about is frankincense. This also is about 140 actually hertz vibrational, and it's the oil for cellular health. So again, all these oils I'm talking about help on cell support, which is what you need to protect from radiation and its effects. So I like diffusing all these frankincense, lavender and rosemary. Like most days, that's my combo to protect from this and the EMFs. And I have a diffuser in different rooms in my apartment. You need one like just kind of in each room so it gets everywhere. So I have that, and then you can also take these internally if you like that extra boost. So I use these veggie caps. They're just like these empty, I'll show you, capsules like this that you can get from doTERRA. They're super cheap. And you can add a few drops of the oil, like rosemary I like to do. And honestly, I like to just put frankincense under my tongue a lot of the time. So you can take it that way too. These are medical grade and safe to take internally. So my top recommendation would be rose, and then diffusing the rest of these oils daily. If you're looking for that essential fatty acid support and antioxidant support, these are great too, yarrow palm. So you have a few options to use, and I would love to hear from you if you have any questions. This is so important going forward. Like, we are inside with our devices all day, and I'm noticing myself like I need to get outside and be in nature. That's really important, along with these oils, like grounding in nature and being away from your devices when you can, and doing those little shifts like shutting it off at night, the Wi-Fi, and putting your phone on airplane mode will really help you to mitigate those effects and kind of help your body adapt, because that's what's going to be happening, just adapting and protecting ourselves from the harmful effects. So I hope that was helpful, and if you have any questions, send me a message, and otherwise I hope you have a great rest of your day.